what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Archangel 111. So listen, overall energy that I was tapping into as I start this reading, it's going to be a collective love message. Remember to only take what resonates, but strength is in reverse. There is someone who feels quite silly for the fact that they fumbled you or they didn't see that you were sent into their life as a total blessing. Ace of Cups. You're literally this person's soulmate. You were sent in as a blessing into this person's life and they didn't see it. This is someone who prides themselves on being a master manifester. This person could practice spirituality. They could even be a spiritual teacher of sorts. But when you came into their life, they saw things inverted. They could have seen you as like a karmic energy, or they thought you were too good to be true. And this person's realizing now that they had really just allowed this blessing of you coming into their life to go whoosh, like right over them. So they love how well you take care of yourself and them. This person feels like you really nurture the connection between the two of you. And this is something that they're not used to. But that's why you were sent to them. Like a true divine blessing. An empath, a starseed, an earth angel. So this is someone who spends a lot of time working. It says they have to work a lot of the time. So they want you to know the reason that they're waking up to the fact that they overlooked you or the relationship between the two of you is because they're so focused on their work, and also that they're healing a situation from their past. So they could have had a really heartbreaking relationship ending before knowing you. And this person's realizing they completely closed themselves off from the idea of like seeing you as that divine counterpart or that match because of their past. In the past, they could have dated someone who really took advantage of the fact that they're a very loyal partner. This is a divine masculine or divine feminine who, when they're in a relationship, all the decisions that they make, all the hard work that they put into their life, all the things that they create is for them and their partner. And so they feel as though in the past they were in a relationship with someone who didn't see them like that or overlooked them, and that really broke this person. This person feels as though you are teaching them what real love is, so they're incredibly grateful for you, and more so than that, they feel like, wow, you've given them a better perspective on life and love. You've shown this person what it means to really have someone that counts on you, you know, that doesn't overlook you or make you feel as though you're not enough. And in the past, this is someone who feels as though they were constantly devalued in their connections. So it's just like, wow, this person feels as though you were a blessing in their life, one that they honestly overlooked, one that they didn't take the time to really consider as something that would be long-term. And they're realizing they brought in their own stalemate into their life with you. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an Aquarius. You or this person. But there's something about them knowing that whatever tower moment occurred between the two of you, whether that was like an ending in the connection or a stalemate, a stagnancy, this person could have even came across as ghosting you or ignoring you. They did it because of their own fear of being hurt again. Of a fear of like reliving a cycle from their past that made them feel heartbroken. So they're still hurt from their past. They could have dated a Queen of Pentacles in the past that broke their heart. They could have dated a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that broke their heart. This person is incredibly terrified of going through a cycle again with someone who doesn't understand them. They feel like they have so much love to give and they always seem to pick the wrong partners. So when you came into their life, this person naturally overlooked you because they were fearful that they were misjudging the situation between the two of you. Like you were a red flag instead of a green flag. And now this person's realizing that this connection was truly divinely guided. Notice the horse in the back. It's like divine. This person's guardian angels sent you to them as a blessing. One that they overlooked. And this person has a tendency to really self-isolate or go into some type of anxiety mode when they feel like they messed up. And they know that they messed up with you in this connection somehow. This person kept too many secrets. It's giving that this person would have rather walked away from you than just tell you the truth about what they've been through in their past. So this is someone who's incredibly closed off. They're almost embarrassed of the way that they were treated in the past. And this leads them to really reject potential love partners that actually could bring them a new, stable beginning. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, or you could be. There's double Scorpio, double Pisces energy. But in the past, this person literally led themselves out to their own demise, to their own sea. It's like they felt as though it would be easier to deal with walking away from your connection or losing your relationship versus losing themselves again in love. So this is someone who truly falls head over heels. When they fall for someone in love, like they are fully invested in that person. And that's how they felt about you. And they felt like it was the wrong time for you to come into their life because they knew that they still needed to heal from a connection before you. This is someone who really was invested in their previous relationship. They could have had a family with this person, been married to this person, or their families were extremely close. There's something to do with the family card here. 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So before you, this person really felt like they found their life partner. And this person betrayed them in a major way. Could have been through sabotaging their connection based on a fear of commitment. So whoever they dated before you promised them that they were going to stick around for the long term, but could have had hidden lovers or was not fully monogamous to this person. And when they found out, it absolutely devastated them. Like, it was gut-wrenching to this person. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, this is like absolute devastation, ruins to the relationship. No going back. This is all this person knows. Is whatever they went through before knowing you, it went from being the happiest days of their life to the saddest, most unrealistic nightmare that they'd ever been in when it came to love. And because this person is so loving in general with everyone they meet, especially their relationships, they realized that something needed to change because this person went through a total revamp in who they were at the end of the relationship. So there's someone who constantly gives princess or prince treatment to whoever they date. Like, they will treat you like absolute royalty. They will provide for you. They will make you feel loved and cared about. They will remember how you like your coffee. They'll remember your favorite meals. They'll pick you up surprise bouquets of flowers. They'll do all the things that you've never had in another partner. And this person knew that they needed to find some type of new stability in their life before they decided to move forward with your connection, because they have this giant fear of going through a repetitive cycle. So sometimes you make this person super anxious because they feel as though there could be reminders of their past through you. It could be that you are a similar way of being that their ex was, and maybe they don't want to admit that. You could look similar to their past person that they dated before you, or you could even be someone who has the same habits or career, something to do with their past person they dated, and you being on a similar trajectory as a person. So this is what initially pushed them away as well, because they felt as though there were too many similarities to their past that made them unsure of your connection. And when you make this person anxious, it's not in the sense of the way you make them feel when you're together, but it's unspoken things when you aren't together. This person is someone who constantly replays their past in their mind, and it's something that they're trying to learn how to heal about themselves, but it's taking a lot longer than they would have imagined. With the Hierophant coming out in reverse, this person could have been married before you. This could be someone that they were in a very long-term relationship with as well. 10 of Wands. It's like they never expected to have to pack their bags and move out or move away from their past. And they did. And this is what they're having a hard time grasping or overcoming. So there's a lot of things that this person doesn't quite reveal to you that they wish they were able to speak freely about. They really are someone who masks their emotions beneath the surface because they feel like if they were to even start slightly opening up to you about what they've been through, it would just come pouring down like a waterfall or a torrential downpour. And this person does not want to overwhelm you emotionally. Also, too, if you're dealing with a masculine, they don't want you to feel as though they don't have the strength. This is someone who was raised to be in their complete masculine energy, like they need to be an alpha, they need to be strong, they need to be wise, they need to be able to control or hold their emotions back. But really, all this person wants to do is be able to open up to you about how they're hurt from their past. And they feel like you're the only person they truly feel comfortable to do that with. So feeling sad about how things are. Right now, they're at a place in their life where they wish that they could just be more free with how they feel about you, about their past, about the idea of needing to heal a part of their life in order for the two of you to move forward. And if you find this person is someone who kind of is very invested sometimes, and other times they're like a brick wall, like you're just not getting through emotionally to what this person is feeling, or you feel like you're asking them certain things they're not remembering, certain dates between you, certain things you've asked them to do, or certain memories they're trying to kind of hold back from, it's because they are feeling sad internally. So this person right now really just needs your mental support. You're like the one person that they truly feel comfortable to open up to, and you may not even realize this because this is someone who comes across as very confident to everyone that they meet, but at the end of the day, they only express their hidden feelings, whether good or bad, to certain people in their life, and they feel that comfortability with you. And maybe like one other person. They could have a really close friend or a sibling that they open up to. I'm hearing a brother or a sister. But other than that, this person doesn't tell many people what they're going through. So there could be maybe one family member of theirs that actually knows about what they've been through in the past, whereas everyone else, this person says they're good, that's it, right? Someone asks how you're doing, this person goes good. Meanwhile, they feel like they're totally full of hidden emotions underneath the surface. But yeah, something to do with this person feeling as though they need to be hyper masculine or hyper feminine, non-emotional, non-open, keeping it quiet, and just really kind of going through some type of heartbreak or suffering on their own. So they want you to know that they feel like whenever life gets hard, they feel incredibly lucky to have you in their life, because you've also shown them that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to fall in love, and that them falling in love and putting their heart back on their sleeve is something that they needed to do in order to find a love like yours. And in the past, this is someone who felt as though those days would never come. They felt like whatever relationship they were in before you was it. And once that ended, it's like this person's heart went out the door with that person. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person was left in a relationship. Could have been a third party, could be that they were cheated on, and for others of you, could be that this person just decided to abruptly end the connection. For some of you, this person never fully got a explanation as to why the relationship, marriage, or family dynamic between this person and their past even ended. So are you ready to start a family here? I feel as though this is this person in the past energy. They had started a family with someone, or they were just about to when this connection decided to completely abruptly end. And your person that you're watching for never felt as though they were going to find that kind of love again. So meeting you was a blessing in disguise. And this person has figured out over time that you are someone who's really been patient with them. They may not admit that to you enough, but they want you to know they feel as though you've been incredibly patient with the time it's taken for them to be able to open up to you. So it says, I do not fear struggle anymore, because with you by my side, we can overcome anything together. Absolutely beautiful. So this is how they feel about you. They feel like you are someone who's shown them that with the right partner by your side, you can literally overcome anything. And they are beyond grateful for that, because whoever they dealt with before you was more so like their way or the highway, their way or out the door. And you are someone who really compromises with them. You are someone who knows that relationships take 100-100, not 50-50 or 100-0. you are someone who knows that it takes agreeing on something together. So they feel like the two of you have really intertwined or are about to intertwine your lives in such a positive sense. So favorite perfume, yours or theirs. This person wants you to know they love your scent, your natural pheromones, and also to whatever it is you wear for perfume or cologne. They love it. You have like a signature smell. Whatever this could be, this person loves it. You could wear a designer name brand. For others of you, it could even just be like something that you wear constantly. Whether that's like your perfume, cologne, or even like a body butter, body cream. Something about your scent though. They really feel very much at peace whenever they get to like smell your scent too, if they smell it on other people. So 10 of Swords, the Hierophant. So definitely feel as though for a lot of you, this person may not have opened up yet to tell you that they were married in the past. They could have gotten married in their early 20s, okay? And maybe now this person's in their late 20s or 30s. The connection did not work out. This person felt as though they had really just started a new chapter in their life with the past, and that person completely betrayed them. And depending on how long the relationship was, there could have been a family started with this person. So this is where they're trying to reprogram themselves to realize it's okay to move on as well. So this person gets a little bit guilty sometimes when the two of you are becoming very close or very much so in a, deep loving connection, because they feel as though they're not allowed to move on. There's something about their prior connection, the way it ended. They convinced themselves that they needed to stay stuck in that cycle with someone who did not value them. And especially if y'all be dealing with the feminine, okay? This person could feel like they found their person and that person like abandoned them. And if you're dealing with the masculine, they feel like they found like the mother of their children and then that person abandoned them. Like just really heavy energy here. 10 of Swords definitely could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius you're dealing with. Hierophant, Taurus energy. 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Scorpio, Pisces, major energy. But yeah, this person just went through a serious wake-up call as well to realize that like until they learn how to come to terms with the fact that it's okay to move on, they're keeping not only themselves in limbo, but you as well. So this is why this person could be very distant from you at times, or very much so invest in your relationship, and then other times you feel like they're not communicating with you, whether they're making plans with friends or family without you. Some of you, this person travels a lot without you. So whether they travel for work or they just travel in general. If your person is someone who you know has done a lot of traveling this summer, whether that be abroad or, just different activities, events, things like that, and they haven't invited you, they're trying to find themselves again. So they want you to know that you make them feel incredibly grounded, but they're at a space in their life where they need to be able to find themselves again before fully committing to anyone. They need to find what makes them passionate again. So you're dealing with someone right now who you just need to have a lot of patience with if you truly believe this to be the relationship that you want to be in. Because this person is grateful for your patience and grateful for the fact that you have really just showed them what it means to have someone who isn't going to leave their side, because they're really used to that. So it's like this person doesn't allow themselves to feel or to fall in love because they feel like they're going to get left again. So, wow, I feel like if you do stick around with this person, at one point they'll feel comfortable enough to tell you that they've been through all this, but right now this is something this person keeps on lock. Like, totally locked up, throw the key away, doesn't tell a soul what they've truly been through. So let me see if I can pull any messages. Successful on social media, so whoever you're dealing with could be someone who is a self-made entrepreneur or a successful person on social media in some type of way. This could be music, creator, something to do with them having a social media platform. And they want you to know that they feel like you always know how to make them smile. So that's absolutely beautiful. This person feels like your energy is just so bubbly and like kind-hearted and fun and free-spirited. You could make this person laugh a lot, which they really feel like they appreciate about you, because they could have a hard time feeling like they don't laugh a lot otherwise. So look at that, double confirmation. It says you always know what to say to cheer me up and make me smile. So they feel like you may make them smile and laugh more than you realize. Maybe you just live in your life. Maybe you post content too. You could be successful on social media too. Maybe you post videos, something like this. Your person's like, they are hilarious. Like, could be that. So, wow, for some of you, you're dealing with a musician. It says they wrote a love song about you. So you may not know this, but this may be something that your person wants to express to you in the future. They could be someone who's very talented musically. So we have an unspoken communication between us. It's like we're able to communicate through our energy. I feel you so strong at times, it's driving me wild. So your person feels like you two have this unspoken bond between the two of you where you're really able to pick up on each other's unspoken love languages, like this hidden communication, this telepathic communication they find incredibly sexy. Could be a professional athlete you're dealing with. And it says those hips got me in a trance. So your person wants you to know they love your curves, they love your body shape, whether you a feminine or you a masculine. This person loves your body. So beautiful. It says, I feel like the angels guided us together. So they feel like your connection is truly something that was meant to come in their life to literally remind them that love is painful. Sometimes love can be the most beautiful thing in the world, and sometimes it can be the most devastating. But that doesn't mean that your person isn't out there for you. It means that that person you went through painful ending with taught you exactly what you're looking for in a partner and taught you more about yourself. So they feel like throughout finding you, you've really shown them what it means to be able to overcome a serious heartbreak and ending in a relationship, and most importantly, to be able to find themselves again and to fall in love again. So final couple messages. Could be a Leo you're dealing with. And it says, you are all I need. So this person wants to remind you, even if they feel distant or detached sometimes, it's just because they're working on themselves. It has nothing to do with you not being enough. If anything, you're the one thing that reminds this person that it's okay to fall in love again after a heartbreak. They love your body. Double confirmation. Something about you being thick. You could have an hourglass shape, very thick thighs, okay? Body shape, curvy, tall, hourglass shape, something about it. They love your body. And final message says, sometimes I feel like you know me better than I know myself, and it's super intriguing. So this comes down to that hidden communication, y'all. Your person feels like even when they try to run away from your connection, you always seem to be able to center them and bring them back down to earth. So they really appreciate that about you. And you need to know today, whoever you're dealing with just needs time to heal from their past. And most importantly, they need a patient love. They need a kind love. They need someone who reminds them that even though life is hard, that they can always count on you. So it says, I work a lot of the time and want to give you the princess treatment. So came out again, okay? So this person is someone as well who spends a lot of time working to avoid thinking about the past. So support them more in it, you know? Remind them how proud of them you are for all they've achieved. And most importantly, that you will be there to continue supporting them as they heal and fall back in love. And this time it's with you, because this person feels like you taught them what real love is as well. Because real love is kind, patient, gentle. It doesn't give up on you.